Straight edge. Be very careful with these.
Ooh, oh, I use these in.
Good. Okay, on your plain white piece of paper. On your plain white piece of paper. On your plain white piece of paper. Using your compass, get comfortable with it. Make sure that it is locked in place. That's a pencil, dude, not a compass. Please draw me 3 circles. Please draw me 3 circles. Don't care. Sure. Quinn, hat. 3 circles. The purpose is to make sure that you know how to use a compass correctly. Preston, you don't need anything else but what's on the table. Three circles of any size. I don't care where they are. Try to make them different sizes, though. Otherwise, what's the point? I guess I didn't say that. Sorry, literal children. Do you guys have an extra? No, there's only 3. Can you?
They were my marching shoes and they were my locker.
Sweet. Huh? Sure you can. 3 things that you know about a radius. It could be something like a formula that uses radius. It could be a drawing of what the radius is. It could be the definition of a radius. It could be, how do you spell the plural of radius? Don't say it out loud. In each circle, what did I just say? In each circle, give me something that you know about radius. No. Radius, lovely. Another way to say that, Dominic, would be it's half the diameter, okay? Either of those would be fine. What else do you know? Please don't write these down. You should already know these. What else do you know about a radius? Will? It is not the middle of the circle. That is the center. We said that. Pay attention. Quinn?
It is a line between the edge of the circle and the center of the circle.
Is that what you meant, Will? You forgot that whole it's a line part. You had the right start. What else? So if you drew a picture, it should look something like this. Jose Rojas Salazar? 4 times pi times radius squared. What is that? This is a what? Sphere? You sure about that? What else? Yeah? What's with you and talking today? Oh, busting out some. How do you spell it? Oh, help Matt. How do you spell radii? If I was texting, you'd spell it like this. No, this is how I know young people can't spell on Facebook, because they spell things weird and phonetically, like you never got hooked on phonics when you were a kid.
Ready.
2 eyes. Radii is radii. 2 eyes. Okay, as we are working today, we are going to do some constructions, not the fun kind, but some, well, they're actually not so bad. But all we're going to use is a piece of paper, a straight edge, and this compass, okay? Now, some things about the compass you should know. Almost like I asked you to put them up earlier so that thing wouldn't happen. These would be great if these were about the same distance from the compass itself. They don't have to be perfect. If at any time you're not happy with them, move them. It's fine, okay? This button in the middle will loosen and tighten the compass. So, Dominic, if I'm looking to find a radius, and I want to set it and make sure that my radius is staying the same, which is what we're going to be doing today, then I want to make sure that this is tight so when I pick it up or I drop it, not that you would ever do that, but I drop it, it's not going to like fall apart on me, okay? Those compasses that you get in every school supply set that you've had since 3rd grade, and sometimes they're pink and you think they're really cute and you wonder when are we ever going to use these in school? Today's your day. This is it, okay? No. So, we are going to work with these today and a straight edge in your piece of paper. That is it. Couple things I will highly recommend, okay? When you are going to do this, pay attention. This pointed part is really the axis that you're moving around. If it goes on the lean, so like you're trying to figure it out and you're kind of like doing like this, and your compass is kind of maybe slightly dancing in a drunken motion on your paper, your circle is not going to come out exactly right, okay? This is not about perfect circles. It's about constructing things, all right? So on your piece of paper, with your straight edge, I want you to draw a line in the middle of your paper about the length of your pinky. It does not have to be exact. About the length of your pinky. Sure you can. Am I on? Oh my God. On your piece of paper, using your straight edge. This would be your straight edge. Draw me a line about the length of your pinky. Somewhere close to the center. At one end of the line, put A. At the other end of the line, put B, so that it has two end points. Come on, Will. Did you go see Mr. Phillips this morning? Go check in with him, would you please? Okay, get your compass out. Put the straight edge away. Watch the overhead. I'm going to line my compass up like this. Point of the compass on point A. You should have already drawn your line. Let's go. Compass is up. Point of the compass on point A. I am then going to move my compass so that it is the entire length of the segment. Point is on A, pencil is on B, and I'm going to tighten my compass a little bit so that I don't lose my radius after I have moved it. Okay? If it makes you happy, you can make a little arc, because your arc should go right through point B. Okay? Don't move your compass around. Keep it that same length. Here would be your directions. It would say copy, segment, A, B. Okay, those would be your directions. So you get out your straight edge. You make point A somewhere. Don't care where, somewhere underneath. So my straight edge has no numbers on it. I don't have a ruler. What is the only thing I have that I'm going to use the length? Charlie already knows because he's already doing it. Compass. So that radii length, that's what I'm going to use. So just how I line my compass up on A and I did my arc length here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to line it up on A and I'm going to make myself a nice big arc. What's wrong? Wind the thing in the middle? It's not what?
I know, I come by and everything works suddenly, right?
She's got it. She knew what to do. Okay, so my point B, can I put it here? 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 What is wrong with you people? Why not?
Why not just take the compass, make a little dot with it, and then use the straight edge and make a line?
What's wrong with a dot? Why can't I make an arc? Isn't
It's easier to make a dot.
easier for you.
It's easier for life.
Preston, if easy life was what you were looking for, you would not be making the choices that you're making on a day-to-day basis, dude. So this, if my radius is the same, it doesn't matter where I choose. So pick a point on your arc, make a dot, call it B. Pick a point on your arc, make a dot, call it B. It doesn't matter where on the arc. The radius is the same. Straight edge, connect the two. There's your AB. Got it? Okay. Questions? Okay, skip down a little bit of space. With your straight edge, make a new line. Somewhere on your page, call it CD. Skip down a couple spaces. Somewhere on your page, to the left, to the right, whatever you're doing. Okay, once you have your CD drawn, trade with your shoulder partner, please. Papers, if you're at a table of 3, go round robin. Okay, people with the new paper, so you have a paper that is not your own. Find the segment CD, and I want you near it to copy segment CD on their paper. Do it now. So you're copying segment CD on their paper. So do what we did. Get your compass out. Measure the length of the segment. So, for purposes of instruction today, I'm going to explain a couple of things. Thank you. And then I'm going to show you the website where you can go back and watch them over and over and over again. And then we're going to work on taking some notes about what we see. Okay? So today we're going to work on about 3 or 4 of the state standards, things that you are expected to construct and create. Okay? One of them was copy a segment, and we just did this one. This website is also up here on the board. If you have a phone that you can use for this particular, don't even try yours, then you can take it out and use it at this time. If you have unlimited data on your phone and your parents are not going to fuss at me, you can take out your phone and pull up this website. I'm saying that it's okay. No, you may not. If you don't do anything weird in the next half hour, I'll reconsider. Okay? So the website is up there on the board, www.mathopenref.com. Those of you that don't have a phone that can do that to watch the video, then I'm just going to rerun it over and over and over on the overhead. Okay? So if you have your phone and you're sharing is caring with the person next to you, that's great. Otherwise, we're going to watch up here. Sharing is caring. Nobody's forcing you to share, though. Okay. Up on this website, once you get there, it is constructions from this list. Don't spend 8 years trying to Google stuff. I know y'all are faster than that. Come on. Copy a line segment is going to be underlined. So the rest of you that don't have your own personal device, let's just look up here. This is what we did already. We drew the dot. We measured the length. We made an arc. We picked a point, we connected them, and done. Okay? So this website goes through very clearly, and you don't have to go that fast, even you can go step by step, so that on Thursday when I talk about these things again and you have completely forgotten, or you're trying to go home and do your homework and you can't figure out, okay, this is the website. So intelligently, those of you that know you're going to have issues later, you might want to write the website on your math book right now as if like, oh, when I get home for homework, I wonder if I'm going to be looking for that website. Giant brown letters up on the board, www.mathopenref.com. Constructions. Nope, all the way to the left.
This isn't gonna be, we don't have to turn this in, right?
And remember, this will be on the tech-geometry website too.
Oh, sorry, I went ellipses. One underneath that.
This is,
Wait, why are you, can we watch what you're recording?
Of course, that's the idea.
Wait, where at?
Oh my God.
Tech-geometry.com.
I'll reset the clock to a half hour. Yeah. It'll go. I figured it out this morning.
Okay, good. Because you just let that run it.
Okay, next, fresh and clean part of your paper. Give me a line. E, F. Okay? Try to put it towards the center of your paper. Nope, this is a blank piece of paper. I just drew myself a little EF. Blank piece of paper. Draw yourself a little EF. You don't have an E and an F.
Does it have to be blank?
No, just put it to the side. No, no, no.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you said blank.
Sorry. Blank when we started. Sorry. Put it somewhere to the side. Okay, right above this, we are going to write bisect a segment. You see me writing? Yes, you are writing. When I say the word bisect, what do I mean? Champion of mumbling today. Yes, sir? Cut. Cut how? Cut in 3? Cut in 5? Cut in 9.725. Reset. Bisect means what? Cut how? In half. Okay? So, sometimes other math vocabulary that you might see along with this, it might ask you about a midpoint, right? So we've already done that, and that's talking about the middle. This is also going to be perpendicular. What does that mean? Perpendicular means it's going to look how? Show me with your arms. Yeah, so what kind of angle is that? Okay, good. All right, so starting with our original segment, we're going to line up our compass. Your compass should be set to slightly more than half your original segment. Slightly more than half. You're going to have to eyeball it. Dominic, stay with me. Compass should be set to slightly more than half your original segment. Okay? Doesn't have to be a lot. Okay? You cannot draw it with it laying flat like this, so I'm going to pull mine up, right? Notice that my compass sharp end is on E, all right? And I'm going to make almost like a half circle kind of arc from E, all right? So I have my compass end on E, and I made a pretty sweeping half circle kind of looking arc. Don't be nervous that your half circle looks weird. It's fine. Don't worry that you have to erase it later. You don't need to erase it. And then don't do anything with your compass. Keep that same radius length. And if you accidentally touched your compass, go back and measure it. Make sure that that's the same. Okay? So now you're going to flip your compass the other way. Point N goes on F. Same radius length. And we're going to make a sweeping arc the other way. And you should notice that your two arcs crisscross.
Like a Venn diagram.
Like a Venn diagram. Okay? That's because yours wasn't longer than half your segment. You need to make it bigger. So do it again and make your prone compass. Don't erase. Don't worry about it. Just make that, stretch it out a little bit more and try it again. You need to stretch your compass a little bit longer because you didn't listen and you didn't make it slightly more than half. Don't erase. Just draw it over top. It's going to be fine.
Yeah. I'll get you one, don't worry.
Just put it somewhere else. Yes, that's right. See how they crisscross? Okay, where your two arcs meet, call out those points by sort of making a little dot there. where your two arcs meet. Uh-huh. And then you're going to take your straight edge and you're going to connect those 2 points through your original segment. So here's me lining up my straight edge through those. Done. And because I know it's perpendicular, I can draw a little box. Hey.
Can we get our stuff back from the States?
That's better. Still not good enough. Questions about this? Yeah, well, you just started. If you're still pretty terrible at it, that's okay. You should see my parallel lines. They're still not parallel, and I've been practicing for a really long time. Not like a week. But thanks. Thanks for thinking I'm 60. Is that what she said?
No, he said 60.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying. He did think I was 60.
She's not. Oh, my bad.
That's okay. I'll just be highly insulted later when you're doing your test with me. I'll just be highly insulted then. Okay, up on the overhead, here's the website showing you. This is how we started. They made little pieces instead of a giant sweeping arc. It's the same thing. Here they are coming from the other side. See where they crisscross, line it up, perpendicular, done. Okay? You're proving that you can do it. We are going to use the square rectangle part outside in a little bit, as soon as it's sunny. Venus?
We're gonna go out and lay out the building.
Not today, Colin. It does. As long as the arc length is greater than half the segment, it's going to work. Okay, find this paper, please. It's long. It's in your bin. Find this paper, please. It is long and in your bin. I was at the march and I saw you too. Thank you so much. Okay, up at the top, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, H. I want you to copy those. This was the very first thing that we did. Okay, so those 4 segments you are copying. If you have your phone, you can go back. Otherwise, I will run the tutorial up on the overhead. And I'll just put it on repeat. This is what we did, the very first thing that we did. There should be a big eraser on your, there you go. I put one on each table. So the directions are running on the overhead, repeat, repeat, repeat. But you're copying those 4 segments. Nice, Hunter. You doing okay? Okay, why don't you watch up there or watch here? Did you call it up on here?
Yeah, but I didn't know where to go.
That's like the worst password ever. Are you kidding me? I should steal your phone just because you have a terrible password and I can break into it.
No, I just don't want to.
Yeah. At least put your birthday or something. Birthday backwards. I mean, it's like the first one somebody's going to steal it. Okay. So I went to under constructions. Okay, so this is lines. Copy a line segment. Okay, so there's a little tutorial and you can watch it again and again and again and again and again and again and again.
Right there, right?
I can't trust
Miss Slaughter.
I don't have the skills. And then
That's it.
What it look like?
So they pick a point, right?
Yeah.
Use your.
See, look at how far it goes.
Oh, yours is. Okay, just watch. This is going over. See, pick a point, get your compass to stretch, drag it down, arc it. Then pick a point there and do the line. Okay. What do you want it to do? We're doing all of them. All 4 of them, okay? Sure. That makes it easier for you? Sure. Yeah, we're here. Welcome to the party. So that's okay. We're copying these 4 segments. That says steps I used. Okay? Here is the problem. You all understand it now. You watch the tutorial, you're like, oh, I just do this. And then you have amnesia when you come in on Thursday and you're like, oh my God, I don't remember what I did. This was so long ago. So, right now, looking at copy a segment, I want you to write down, first I did this, number 1, then I did this, then I did this. It can be 3 quick steps, it can be 4 quick steps. You can call them whatever little words you want to use that is going to help you. First, I used my compass to measure the line, then I drew a little arc. However, you're going to remember that. I want words on this paper by this, mine is blue, yours is not, box. Words about how you are going to remember this. What did you do first? What did you do next? What did you do after that? What did you do? First I did this, then I did this, then I did this. And then I did this. Coming. No. You had 2 resets, so you still have 12 more minutes. No, well, we're about to do a new thing. I'll think about it. After the 18 more minutes and the new thing. 12 more minutes, excuse me. Okay, when you're all done writing, we're going to move on to the back. If you would find a copy and angle and you would add those letters on to your paper on the back. You will. Okay, so everybody's got these letters? Everybody's got these letters? I don't so much care about the letters, but for the point of instruction, so when I talk about things, instead of saying that thing over there, it gives me a little bit of direction. But if yours don't have the same letters, it's okay. Sure. So yours should look something like this. All eyes up on the screen. This is what we're going to do, okay? So you're going to kind of model step by step. Here we go. This is how you copy an angle. Okay, this is how you copy an angle. Step 1, you're going to make a new point somewhere near the angle. So see how they made point P? So somewhere by your angle ABC, somewhere over here-ish, make a dot, call it P. Yup. Okay, take your straight edge, make a line. Super fancy. By the dot you already made. I don't care. It's fine. Does it matter if it's straight? Yeah, you should have used your straight edge.
No, I mean like straight like that could be anyway.
Correct. Okay, next. Look at where they put their compass. Okay, look at where the compass is. The little yellow piece is the pencil part. Okay, so the pointed edge of the compass is over there on A. And there, it doesn't matter how long it is or anything at this point. So you're just setting up your compass so that it's there in A. Oh, just kidding. Sorry, wrong button. And you're going to swing that arc across both parts of the angle. Okay, swing your arc across both parts of the angle. And then they made two little dots, called them JK, whatever. Just two little dots there. I'm going to call them JK when I go over it so that you can know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, JK, haha. You just made it up. Okay, so now we're going to take that same arc length. The compass did not change, and you're going to swing that arc on the second one, on the new one that you're drawing. Okay, so after the original arc, you move your compass over, swing your compass, so now both the original and the new one you're drawing have the same arc on them, same radii length. Radius, radii, length. Okay, pay attention, because here's the other part. They're going to take the compass and change it. Now the compass is measuring the length between J and K. And again, I don't care if you have those letters on there, but when I say JK, you need to know that I'm talking about those 2 points where that arc met the original angle. Okay? And make sure your compass is, you've screwed it or tightened it so that it's not going to move. You should have another pencil that's not your compass pencil. Here. Wonderful young man, you. And that does not look like, oh, that's your screensaver, okay. It's like something looks way more fun than math right there. Okay. Swing it over. Okay, I'm going to go back again. So after measuring the length of, that's okay, you just hip checked me, I'm good. After measuring the length, they put the compass piece, so the sharp part, on M and made that same arc length there between M and then whatever new dot you called it. So this point right here is where those two arcs are intersecting. Okay, and then last step is just going to be take your straight edge, draw it through that point where those two arcs are intersecting, and you've got your new angle. Okay, so I'm going to run this on repeat so you can watch anything that you missed, and then I want you to copy that second angle that I have on the long white piece of paper the same way. So you have to take this now and measure the length between here and here.
Oh, that's when.
Okay, and then get this. Yep. Yep, good. Now do the second one, TJ. That's it, Dominic. Okay, so now you're going to take this and measure the length between here and here. Yeah. You got that distance? Okay, so now this pointed part is going to go right here, and you're going to swing an arc from there. Just a second, please. Kui, do the second one. So you already did that part, right? You already did that part. So now they're going to take it and measure from there. And you already have that part. So then you move it over there and do a little arc like that. Okay. I'll leave that here. Yeah? You okay? Okay, do the second one. Oh, well, make sure you ask me before you leave, because I know you can, that's easier for you to see than the overhead. Yeah. Oh, okay.
We have a different bell
Oh, yeah, you guys are on a 5-day. Just to be special.
Thank you, though.
Yeah,
Maybe we can
anytime.
get together sometime and
Yeah, I have some comments for you there. Yes, ma'am. So on that list under plane geometry, you want to pick, it says constructions. Anytime. Yeah, anytime. Okay. I think so. Monday.
Monday? Are you gonna come talk to us one? No, sometime soon.
Yes.
How about you plus your 2-3 classes?
Yeah, so I have this one every day and then one geometry. And then I dip over to the VESC every day at lunch. It's interesting. How'd we do? How'd the second one come out? Horrible. No, TJ's came out good. Quiz came out good. It looks good to me. Yeah. Don't say ha ha. You both have it right. How is that ha ha? Will, looks good. Okay. Okay. Good. You don't need to worry about erasing your arcs.
Okay.
Miss Sawyer, is that right?
Looks right to me. You don't feel good about it? Lovely. Yeah, you want to slide it out first?
Let's do that after this one.
It's on replay over and over again.
I wrote it down. That's one new angle.
Uh-huh.
Would that be over here?
Arc? I think you meant an arc. First we did the arc. We made an arc here and then the same arc here.
Also, the arc.
We just made a random arc. Next time, give yourself better directions. Did you do both your angles? Yours look good.
Mine looks like crap.
It's because you haven't finished them.
Which one are we on now?
Mine looks messy, but I think
We are going to do this one up there. TJ, is that what you're asking me?
No, the next one.
Bisecting an angle under angles. Looks good to me.
You want to do the rest?
I do. No. Sorry, just that one up at the top that you haven't done yet.
The steps?
Okay, so on this one, please go back and on your long sheet, let's do my steps I used, okay? So first make an arc, whatever you did, then I did this, then I did this, so let's make sure you filled in those steps that I